Hi everyone. So, this is my 15,000 subscribers AMA audio. And once again, I want to thank you guys all so much for everything you've done to get me here. Everyone who's liked, commented, subscribed, and just listened or watched a video or two. Thank you all so much. You guys have gotten me to the point where I can make an AMA. So, thank you guys. And I think I'm just gonna jump right into the questions. So, the questions are a little bit organized, and I kind of boiled down the questions in what I'm about to read. So, if it's not exactly what you wrote, I hope I still captured the essence of your question. Yeah, so without further ado, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell asks, what's been the most fun audio to record? I don't know if I have a favorite. My favorite audios to record tend to be ones where I can record sound effects like as I'm going along, like kissing noises or bed noises or ruffling sheets or collar noises or head scratches or snuggles or hugs or things like that. Where I can get so into the audio where the sound effects just come naturally, where I actually feel like I'm in the audio too, and I'm not just, piecing something together post-edit and like adding sound effects from online and, trying to make something sound like something instead of like being a part of it myself. So I like a lot of the snuggle things, a lot of like the cute rambly role plays where I'm just being really sassy and playful. I like those. Those are some of my favorite ones. I don't really have a particular favorite though, sorry. Big Thicky Kermit asks, what's the hardest part about recording for audios? I'd say the hardest part is just kind of psyching myself up, getting into it. Once I actually start recording, it usually flows pretty easily. I usually can figure out what to say, and I usually just kind of close my eyes and get into it. And yeah, the hardest part is just starting. I mean, I don't usually have to do much editing, and the uploading and all that stuff is pretty easy. It's just kind of saying, hey, you can do this, here's what you should be doing, and just click the play button, just click the record button. That can usually be the hardest part for me. Would you make any DDLG audios? Princess Coco asks. Probably not. I pretty much only record things that I would personally do, or I would personally enjoy doing. That way, I get a lot out of making the audios myself, because it's kind of like, when I'm in a relationship, I can like finally do these things, and it's kind of just like getting myself psyched and ready, and kind of just like acting out all my own kind of fantasies and things I want to try and do. And DDLG isn't one of those things. It's not something I really want to do or really have any interest in. Jem asks, what makes you smile about your listeners? A lot of things. I love how dedicated some people are, how they seem to listen to everything I post, whether it's good or bad or whatever. They always seem to have something to say, even if I feel like I did a horrible job. They always make me feel so much better about what I did. And some people are there with me for everything, and I recognize the names, and they're always so supportive and sweet. I don't know. I love it when people point out things that I was insecure about or I completely forgot about, and just say something nice about that specific part of an audio, or say something funny and tease me a little bit, or make a little joke about some part of the audio. And yeah, just reading comments and reading names and seeing names pop up again and again and things like that. Or even just getting new listeners, just people that are like, I've never listened to you before, but I really like your voice. I really like your stuff, and that makes me really happy too. Yeah, my listeners make me smile a lot. So thank you guys. Have you, Sophie Elizabeth asks, have you ever thought about giving your subscribers a nickname? I haven't. I have never thought about that, honestly. Would you guys like a nickname? I could call you like the snowmen or the snow people. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas for what to call you, or if you would even like to be called anything, that would be a cute thing to talk about. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a drink. The Scribble VA asks, how long have you VA'd for? I've been recording audios for a little over 4 years, on and off. The Animator asks, what was the most uncomfortable audio to record? Not a lot of my audios are uncomfortable. Some things are kind of like difficult. I remember trying to learn how to purr for the Neko Butler audio. Just trying to go like, just like, that was really frustrating. Not exactly uncomfortable, but I don't know. I guess meowing is a little uncomfortable. Just trying to like subtly meow in the between sentences. So maybe one of the Neko audios. Where's the best place to send fan art? Asks Rexy Shrexy. That would be my Discord, and I'll have a link for my Discord down below. But I have a fan art channel where you can either post art of me or any of your own art that you've made about anything. A lot of people have some really cool art in there. You guys are really talented, a lot of you. I'm so impressed, because the best I can draw is like a stick figure with a hat on or something, and you guys have all these like really detailed, incredible drawings in the Discord. And a lot of the ones I really like, I pin so I can go back and look at them later. Yeah, so I'll have a link down below. Funniest blooper you've ever had? Asks Faith Gentry. Honestly, not a lot of my bloopers end up funny. I kind of just like stumble over some words and then lose track of my tempo and just like lose track of more words. Like, hey baby, you wanna now snuggle? And then like I'm just off until I start. Until I stop and start again. But a lot of my funniest ones are just like random interruptions, in my opinion. I'll just be like in the middle of a sentence or super focused about something, and all of a sudden my dog will just ow, or all of a sudden there'll be a giant crash outside, and or all of a sudden there'll just be some random loud noise, or the phone will start ringing, or I don't know. Or if I'm trying to make noises and they just completely and utterly fail. Like I'm trying to do a kissy noise and it comes out like... if I'm like super focused and like it's all cute and romantic and I'm coming in for the kiss, and all of a sudden it just... I always find those really funny. Where am I? Oh, Game Girl GGG asks, why do you choose to do this, the audio thing? I didn't really choose to do it, I suppose. It's more like a hobby. I do it in my free time. I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy the positive feedback. I mean, I'm this really shy person that keeps to himself a lot. And just getting some sort of positive feedback, being called cute, being called these nice names is like so addicting. And feeling like I'm good at something and that I can help people and make people feel better, give people positive experiences is such an intoxicating feeling, and it's just something that's really fun to do for me. The Red Witch asks, do you ever feel awkward while recording certain audios? Like the yandere ones, for example? Not really. I mean, I really only record things that I could personally see myself. Well, I mean, okay, I'm not going to personally see myself doing yandere, but I only record myself doing things that either I enjoy or I could personally see doing in a relationship, which hopefully isn't yandere. but I do enjoy recording yandere. I do enjoy going from like normally someone who's really soft and sappy and sweet and giggly and playful to someone who's a little crazy. It's fun acting that part out. It's fun getting some craziness out. And I really don't find it that uncomfortable to record. Yeah. I mean, if I was uncomfortable, I probably wouldn't be recording it in the first place. So no, I'm not really uncomfortable. Samantha Dickinson asks, what kind of mic do you use to record? I use the Blue Yeti. It's like it's a really good USB mic it's as good as USB mics can get, which is still pretty good. I mean, the audio quality is pretty good. I can do left ear, right ear type stuff. It picks up a lot of noises. Yeah. I mean, I started out recording on my laptop mic, and then I recorded with like a gaming headset, and now 4 years later, I'm finally recording on a Blue Yeti, and it's really nice to just not be encumbered by like a wire or just being able to go anywhere when I'm recording, basically. It's nice. It's a nice mic. Has anyone ever walked in on you while recording? Asks Ellie. Thankfully, no. God, that would be so embarrassing. Just my dog, who really, really hates closed doors. He'll just sit down there. Usually he's really patient, but if I'm making weird noises and he gets like curious or upset, he'll start huffing or scratching at the door. And yeah, even when I've been recording audios with roommates, yeah, none of them ever walked in on me. I've been really lucky. People have respected my privacy, and that has been very nice, especially when I'm recording incredibly embarrassing things. If someone walked in on me, just like kissing, my eyes closed, kissing my hand, and in front of a microphone, it would be incredibly embarrassing. Faye asks, have you ever used any real person to help you act out your audios? Sorta. I mean, I've gotten inspiration from real people, and I've bounced ideas off of real people, but I've never been recording an audio with another real person present. I've never used anyone for noises. I wonder how that would work. I wonder if there's any way that would be helpful. If there's any noises that I would need another person for. I don't know. I feel like they would just inevitably end up making a noise, and it would be kind of weird. But no, I haven't. Alexo asks, what kind of audios are your favorite to record? I kind of talked about this a little bit, but I really like recording ones that I can kind of fit into, that I can use my own sound effects and really just get into the moment, kind of close my eyes and really feel like I'm actually in the audio myself. Yeah. Pluto asks, how does it feel to record and listen to them later? Do you cringe? Yes, I do cringe. Sometimes I'm in the mood where it's just like, okay, yeah, I sound kind of nice, and hopefully people will see me in a better light than I see myself, and whatever. I'm just honed in on listening for mistakes. And sometimes I'm like really hypercritical and being like, oh no, it sounds like I have a list, but it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. I keep breathing too heavily. I take long pauses. I don't know what I'm talking about. No one's ever going to want to listen to this. There's so much background noise. Everything sucks. And sometimes I really cringe and worry and get stressed out listening to myself. But most of the time it's okay. Tinseltina asks, what do you use to record your audios software-wise? I use Audacity. Audacity's free. It's really easy to use. I remember having like a little bit of experience with it from school. We used it a few times, and it's just so easy to learn, and you can record right in Audacity. So that's what I've been using. I don't really. I guess I'm not serious about. What's the right word? I'm not like so into editing and like. I'm more into the recording side of the audio. It's like getting most of what I want to post in the recording side than I am like post editing and doing all these like fancy tricks with editing to need more fancy software. Most of what I do is just make sound effects myself, and with Audacity I can edit out background noise. I can amplify like left and right ear if I'm trying to do like a left and right ear thing. And that's about all I really need to do. Oh, and I can like amplify or de-amplify things that are too loud or too soft. And there's a lot more things you can do on Audacity, but that's all I really need it for. So I don't need anything fancier. Emily asks, how low can your voice go? Not too low. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So not too low. My voice is reasonably high. Wicked Awesome Universe asks, if you were stuck on a deserted island with only 3 items, what would they be? Could those things be like a helicopter driving manual, and lots of fuel, or like a cell phone to call someone to pick me up? Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Don't Starve Together lately, so how I want to answer that question is like cut grass, saplings, and flint, and then I can make everything I need to get other things to create this awesome base. And I don't know. I feel like there's just too many answers to that question that I could say. Or maybe I would just be stuck with like a romantic interest, a beach house, and internet. And that way it could just be like a vacation forever. Or maybe like a garden so we can feed ourselves. A garden, a house, and a romantic interest. And we could just live on the deserted island. We don't have to escape. It'll just be our personal island. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Asks Kitty of the Deep. Honestly, I'm kind of the type of person that doesn't really want to travel that much. I've been pretty quiet and shut in most of my life. So even locally, there's a lot of places that I haven't been to. And I feel like that within an hour drive or so, I can visit most places that I want to go, and I can have a lot of good experiences without really having to give up the comfort of my own home. I can go hiking or go exploring new places or go play pool or laser tag or meet new people. And there's so many places within 1 hour that I can go do that. But if I were really to travel somewhere far, I think that the first place I would want to go is like out west US, visit Yosemite, Yellowstone, the national parks out west, basically. Get to see the Rocky Mountains and get to see all the pretty wildlife, get to see the buffalo and yeah, whatever big wildlife is out there. I think that would be really cool. BTS Magic Shop Janaga's for Life asks, what are some of your hobbies? Ooh, I have a lot of hobbies. I like playing video games. I like playing nerdy games like D&D, Magic the Gathering. I like board games in general. Board games and card games in general. I like cooking. Cooking is really fun. I like biking. I like hiking. I like kayaking. I like swimming. I like snowboarding, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing. I like playing with my puppy. Yeah. A lot of my hobbies are either outdoorsy or like shut in a basement doing nerdy things or playing video games. When it comes to nicknames, do you prefer being called puppy or kitten? Sorry, a lot of cars are going by. Asks CK. I think I like puppy better than kitten. I've gotten a little more used to puppy, I think. Although kitten seems to be more common. Yeah, no, I like puppy. Linda asks, what was your dream job as a kid? And did you see yourself doing this YouTube thing? No, I never saw myself doing YouTube or recording in any way. That was never even like a possibility I thought of as a kid. I think my dream job as a kid was, I wanted to be a veterinarian, at least when I was really young. And then when I realized how gross it was to like operate on animals and like how heart-wrenching and difficult it actually was, I wasn't so into it anymore. I think I just really wanted to be around animals and I liked animals, and without critically thinking about it too much as a kid, I just thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. And yeah. Emily Halberdier asks, what kind of music do you like? I like most music, but what I like the most is indie, electronic, music like that. My favorite band is Radical Face, which is like a indie electronic band. Candy asks, are you into all the things you post in real life? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of the things I have to act, like yandere, but I'm into acting that stuff in real life. Jem asks, what is one food that you would never give up? Ooh, there's a lot of food. So I think I cook a lot of vegetarian recipes, and what I notice I have in most of my recipes are corn, rice, and cheese. More often than others, I have those things in my recipes. So, out of those, what's least replaceable? I suppose I couldn't go without rice. Rice is so good. And I eat it so much. I eat so much rice. Caitlin O asks if I like amusement parks. I do. I like them. I don't like all of them. I'm a bit scared of heights, so I don't really like the ones that just take you up high and drop you. Those aren't very fun for me. But I'm not too scared of heights, so I can still go on the others and have fun. Your Potato Fairy asks, what would be your perfect way of spending the weekend? Ooh. Maybe some sort of date. type thing. Lots of outdoorsy stuff. Maybe a blanket out in the park next to a lake where we can swim and kayak and hike. Maybe camping. Although, maybe camping not in a tent if it's buggy or rainy. But if it's nice and not too buggy, then camping in a tent, maybe as a date, and yeah, doing stuff like that. Oh, there's a lot of perfect weekends. My dog's roaring at me. He's curled up so tight up against my thigh in a little donut. And I'm squirming around, and he's just staring at me and sassing me out. You want to say hi, Smokey? You want to say hi? You want to say woo woo woo? Oh, oh, no? Okay. Where am I? What is your sense of fashion? Asks Kaya loves sunflowers. I guess more casual styles. I'm more into comfort usually than fashion. Like streetwear, I suppose. I don't usually have to dress up as anything fancy, and I don't know. My favorite stuff is like hoodies and sweatpants around the house, but I don't go out like that. I don't know, just pretty casual streetwear. And I like grays and blues and tie-dyes and greens. What's a favorite song you have? Asked Little Peanut. My favorite songs... Let's see. I like Ghost Towns by Radical Face, and I like Wrapped in Piano Strings by Radical Face. One of those is probably my favorite song. It varies. Do you have a favorite book? Asks Melted Snowshoes. Yeah, my favorite book is Monkey Wrench Gang. The Monkey Wrench Gang. Melted Snowshoes asks if I would ever be interested in a long-distance relationship with someone. Yeah, I've done long-distance relationships before. They kind of fell apart because they were long distance, so I think if I were to do a long distance relationship again, it would have to be with someone that I could reasonably be with physically in the near future. I don't think I could maintain a long distance relationship for that long, just being long distance. Melted Snowshoes also asks, would you date someone younger than you? Yeah, I would, as long as they're above 18. Well, I guess I wouldn't date anyone too much younger than me. Maybe a few years younger. Do I like musicals? Asks Dayanara Roses. No, not really. Sometimes I do. Some of them are good, but I usually can't get too into them. Alright, I am gonna stop it here because it's getting really long. I'm most of the way through. I probably have about 10 or 15 minutes more left of questions, so I will make a part 2 and answer them then. Rawr. 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 Okay, sorry, I'm communicating with my dog. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you so much for listening to me just ramble about random questions, and hopefully my answers were remotely entertaining and that you got something out of this. It was fun. Thank you guys for the questions. That was really sweet. You guys did an awesome job. There were so many questions, and a lot of them were really good. So thank you. Arr, arr, arr. Smokey, say something, Smokey. Say something. Say bye to everybody. Say bye. Say bye to everybody. Arr. Oh. Arr. He's snorting my face. Okay. Bye, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day. You guys are all wonderful people, and I hope you get lots of smiles and happiness, and I hope you pet a dog. Pet a dog. Pet a dog.